Morning, Mabuhay. Blessed be God forever. I'm your reporter for this day, and my report is all about building security. So, what is building security? A building security system can be thought of as a life safety system. It can assist in the safety of building occupant and business personnel because it minimizes prohibited entry by unauthorized persons such as disgruntled former employees, terrorists, or common criminals. It also prevents damage that can result in building occupants injury. So, ang building security daw ay ah, ang ang pag makadungog tag building security, ang nasa tungod is safety, no? Then basically ang makuha na to ani is commonly, kumbaga common na makita na to sa building in terms of security is security guard and CCTVs, alarms, or so ba na ng mga high-tech na mga electronics or gadgets. So next, initial building design. Security issues in a building should be considered in the early planning and architectural design stages. This will simplify the ensuing security system design, decrease security costs, and reduce the potential for crimes to occur in the building complex. All aspects of the design should be considered, including access roads, landscaping, signage, lighting materials, colors, entryways, and interior. So sa pag-design sa building, dapat specific siya, no? Like detailed, kung asang designated area or asang emergency exit in case na magka emergency like sunog, natural disasters, mga yan, no? So next, material selection. Doors, windows, and their hardware should be carefully selected to be certain that they will discourage intrusion. Windows should be designed so the glass cannot be removed from the outside, and the hardware should be such that the window cannot be opened from the outside with a plastic card or wire. Doors in question should be metal, and locks should be selected so they cannot be opened with a credit card. Also be certain that the door's hinge pins cannot be taken out from the outside of the building and the door removed. So, ang nanalo ko share no about sa pag-open sa doorknob na using credit card, no? Kaya na experience na ako na dati kung trabaho ko sa construction. Gitudloan ko og technique na paano technique para dili ma-open ang doorknob using credit card, no? So, na-miss lang ko dali ra kayo makawata, no? Or ma-open ang doorknob na like common na doorknob like bilog, no? Using credit card lang. So, about did sa windows, kailangan daw is sealed gid siya. Completely sealed. Dili siya basta-basta ma-open manually. Or, like jealousy gud. Matanggal-tanggal lang nimo. So, makasulod ka dayon. So, building security system. Basic electronic security system consists of a control panel, keypad, digital communicator, backup battery, transformer, sensing devices, and a horn, buzzer, or siren. Various sensing devices such as door, window, contacts, motion detectors, glass break sensors, smoke detectors, heat sensors, temperature sensors, carbon monoxide sensors, flood or water sensors, panic or hold up buttons, and medical panic pendants are used Depending upon the size and complexity of the installation, the system might also close circuit television cameras and monitors. So, para na siya uh, mga basic materials naman siya. Ay mga commonly materials na ginagamit in terms of security. So, next, perimeter protection. The first level of protection for any security system is perimeter protection. So perimeter protection includes such areas as doors and windows. It may also include closed circuit TV, video surveillance, will be discussed later. Alarm contacts, either the plunger or the magnetic type, can be installed on doors and windows to protect against unauthorized entry. So, wala ko ka-provide og ano no image no kay nagalibog ko kung sa akong kwan. So next, the plunger type contact is installed so that the door or window is closed. A plunger is pushed in, and when the door or window is open, the plunger pushes out, setting off the alarm. The magnetic type contact consists of two contacts that are surface mounted so that when the door or window is closed, they make contact with each other, and when the window is open, and when the window is opened, the magnets are separated, setting off the alarm. So high-tech jud kayo siya, no? Bright po kayo mga tao. Next, interior protection. Interior protection provides backup to perimeter protection. This includes infrared motion detectors, pick up body heat for any living being within the protected areas. Fire detectors can be strategically placed inside a space to provide this kind of protection. In homes, pet immune motion detectors will allow a large animal to move past them without activating the alarm. So, muna siyang sample, guys. Makita nyo ng image. Infrared motion detectors nag-detect siya og body heat sa mga tao. Like, so, nalang siya specific range, no? Kung asa lang siya tama na niyang ma-detect. Next, glass break detectors are digital microphones that have a range of up to 25 feet or 8 meters and can be recognized the sound associated with breaking glass. Glass break detectors can be installed near any window or pane of glass that can be broken by force entry. So, naka-specific siya guys no, sa glasses lang. Like, windows na glass, made of glass, para sa mga like may mangawat sa inyo or may mag-force na magsulod tapos magis sila sa bintana. Kailangang bukon na. So, automatic siya na ma-detect niya. Like, mag-alarm na dahil siya. So, next, for floor mat detectors will activate the alarm if stepped on. Common concealed location for the floor mat entry detector include under the rugs, inside all exterior doors, and just below the so pati floor mat, no? Grabe ka high-tech. Pwede na po siya magamit in terms of security. Like matamakan, ga-alarm na siya. So next, emergency immediate response keys and pendants are used to summon aid in an emergency. When pressed for 2 seconds, the emergency key on pendant will send an alarm to the central monitoring station for immediate notification of the proper authority. So, simple lang siya guys, no? Like button lang. Nakakabalo, ano din siya, dako din siya gamit para ma-detect para makapangay din ka og tabang sa mga local authorities. So next, video and audio surveillance. Closed-circuit television, CCTV, video surveillance systems can allow a small number of security staff to monitor indoor areas of a building and the building site. A few basic applications include loading docks, parking areas, areas of high shoplifting, potential schools, casinos, and banking institutions. So dati, no, mga elementary pa lang ko, kasagaran lang ako siya makita is sa mga malls, convenience store, or sa mga dagkong building like nga. Pero karon bisag sa sari-sari store man lang na ana. So, grabe na jud ka high-tech, no? Grabe na jud. Surveillance cameras serve as a way to monitor events and to provide a deterrent. On remote control surveillance cameras, pan, tilt, and zoom capabilities can be controlled from a central location. Sa surveillance camera, no, di naman tabaguan namin. Like, itong cameras na connected sa or CCTV na to na ginatawag na to. So next, control panels and centers in residential installations. Sorry, the control panel used to activate and deactivate a detector circuit is powered by the regular household power, 120 volts available, with a standby battery power source to take over in case of a power failure. Many of the units have lights that indicate when the circuit is on. In addition, they may have a test alarm button so that the entire system can be tested. So, kung siya example guys, makita nyo na images. Muna siya ang control panels and centers or control panels. So next, alarms. The alarm set up by the various systems may be as bell inside or outside the building, a bell inside and a horn outside, a horn inside and or outside, or a horn with a light beacon. In many locales, the alarm system can be connected directly to the fire or police station. When available, this is the best arrangement. So, meron siyang mga common guys. Connected na ang mga alarms sa mga police station or sa uh, asa man na makatawag din ka og response na ma-aware ang local authorities na emergency siya. So next, electronic access control systems. Many large companies use electronic access control systems to control employee entrance by identifying an authorized individual and allowing that person access to a restricted area. Access control can deny an authorized employee or outsider access into a restricted building or space. So, an example ni guys is like sa eskwelahan, no? Maka-access lang katong biometric nila ginagawa biometric, no? Maka-access lang ato sa mga authorized personnel like teachers, mga security guard, o sa ba, no? Napod siya sa mga business buildings na di ka basta-basta makasulod kung wala kay katong card na gina-swipe lang or dili authorized imong like dili ka authorized dili ka basta-basta kasulod kay wala kay mga paggamitan. So next, a commonly used access control method requires insertion of a coded electronic card key or similar to an encoded credit card into a wall-mounted receptacle that decodes the key and activates the door lock only for the proper key. This type of lock is much more secure than the standard cylinder lock used on most doors. So, muna siyang doorknob na ilang ginamit. Okay. A wall or door-mounted keypad can also allow the employee access after the individual has properly entered the keypad code. So next, security personnel. Security guards are personnel that provide security in many buildings by serving as a physical presence that tends to deter crime and improper activities. Guards are positioned at strategic points in the facility so they have an overlapping view to monitor activities. They might sit at a control desk near the main entrance to the building and monitor or control. So, more siyang common guys no? In terms of security. So, mga security personnel or security guards na makita na to sa gasa. Like sa mga mall, convenience store, uh, or sa pamandaran na provide og mga security. So next, neither guards nor electronic devices by themselves are the complete answer to building security. The selective use of electronics tied into central control points reduces the need for security guards. Using this approach, adequate money should be available to hire and train qualified guards. So, ako gina siyang tabang guys pag in terms of magtukod sa building, business building, kumbaga, ang mga electronic devices in terms of security o ang security guard na. O gina siya number one dyan. So next, emergency power systems. Emergency power is electricity that is generated locally on a limited basis for the purpose of supplying electricity to critical devices during a general power outage. Emergency power can be provided by a backup battery system or emergency standby generator system. Emergency power systems consist of two major parts: a generator that produces electricity and an engine that provides the generator engine that drives the generator. The generator can be switched on manually or automatically. So mo siyang example guys no. So ginatawag yun natin na sa to na under ang tawag generator. So ang proper ginatawag is emergency power system. So next, emergency lighting. Emergency lights enable building occupants to safely escape the building in the event of power failure. Equipped with backup batteries, these lights are capable of powering exit and emergency lights for more than an hour. Emergency lighting is a critical element of a safety system in the event of a power failure. So, emergency lights, automatic lang na siya on if magkawala ang kuryente na or ginatawag na blackout. So next, emergency action planning. A building emergency action, a, a, bird, a building emergency action or BEA plan provides for immediate, positive, and orderly action to safeguard life and property in the event of any emergency or disaster, except enemy attack. The BEA plan should address emergencies that the employer may reasonably expect in the workplace. So, kuha naman siya guys, kumbaga, gina-briefing ng mga employees ani or gina-orient before sila magsugod sa lang trabaho. Gina-orient na sila sa mga dapat buhato, nasa sila mo to. Next, an emergency management team is formed to address ongoing emergency planning and coordination efforts, including issues regarding road closings, access to buildings, emergency evacuation procedures, providing updated security information to employees, and so forth. So, ang mga kasagaran ani assign is mga security personnel like security sa building, security guard. So next, a building evacuation plan is a central part of the BEA plan that ensures orderly evacuation of building occupants by establishing emergency escape procedures and escape route assignments. A decision to evacuate is made by the designated leader of the emergency management team, based typically on the worst case scenario of the incident. So, building evacuation plan is makita dyan na siya kasagaran sa like sa mga walls sa building or sa bulletin. Bulletin? Bulletin kasagaran. But makita na ko dati sa sa ibang building. Kita nyo naman siya. Like sa sa KCC. Naka-indicate na dito kung sa asang maging emergency exit, asang allocate, asang mo adto, So next, typically every building or building area in large buildings has an evacuation team to assist in emergency evacuation. Members of the team include floor monitors and stairway monitors who act in response to the specific emergency and coordinate safe evacuation. Floor monitors check rooms and other enclosed spaces for occupants who may be trapped or otherwise unable to evacuate the area. Stairway monitors direct occupant egress and stairway. So di siya basta-basta di basta-basta magpatukod kag building, no? Kung dili kompleto yung mga personnel. Sabihin sa mga hindi pa sa mga sa safety sa mga tao, yung mga employees, no? Lagi siya specific na trabaho. Bawat like nga evacuation team, mga naka-assign sa ga-monitor, kumbaga sa sa monitor, no? Nagtatanaw sa mga bawat kilos ng mga tao kung na ba'y kabulastugan ginabuhat or naga-attempt na mangawat or mag-attack sa inyong building. So, that would be all, no? Unta namin na-learn sa gamay. Salamat o thank you sa pagpaminaw.